Okay, so it's the next day. It's 27 degrees, and figured might as well do a cold start. Now you do have a lot of stuff to kind of address on this. The bracket for the headlight adjustment is broke. I'm missing a cab light up there, which I'll probably swap those out to like a smoked color. These were upgraded already, and I like them, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that. try to put a sticker on there, and half of it started ripping, so started taking it back off. The trailer plug, I'm gonna have to do a trailer plug. I'm just gonna put a ring on the dump trailer instead of the 2 5/16, because that is a swivel, and you can't get a combination on a swivel because the ball would just rotate over, and it's not good for it. Have like 4 little pinholes up there, which you can see. Other than that, the bed is decent, good enough for what I'm gonna do. The tarp is good, but it is a 2006 dump truck, so gonna have plenty of stuff to do. Also, I think the windshield wipers need done, but we'll do this cold start here. This light is because the bed is up in the air. I might reduce that to a small one, like this. This is for the PTO. Turn the PTO on and off. We have my air pressure gauge. I guess I can turn on the lights here so you can see a little bit more. It's got 93,948 miles on it. Radio works. Cruise works. I got a differential lock, so both wheels at the back will spin no matter what. I can turn traction control off. Got the Allison 6-speed automatic. I got my cup holders, gotta have that. The heat works pretty good. Wiper blades work, but definitely needs new blades, but kind of part of it. I got this style for the up and down. Got the tarp cover, electric. This is for the vibrator, which isn't working at the moment. It does have juice back there, and it might just be where it's in a stuck position, so not sure if I can rebuild that or just buy a new one to mount back on. Then you got your tailgate release. It does have trailer brakes. Nice outside view here. So I do like the way it's set up, the lights and everything. I love this toolbox. The only thing is it is rusted. Now I got a hole, so I need to measure that, how tall, how wide, how long, and replace that. Probably cut this off and weld that back on to the top of the next one, because I should be able to fit some pretty decently long stuff in here. So I really like that setup. It's a lot of good stuff, but it was a plow truck, so anything that's real thin metal kind of needs tinkered on. So that, and then these light boxes, those are going to need replaced, but that's cheap stuff compared to the rest of the truck. So I did go ahead and take the tractor, and it does reach up and over, so, and I got enough clearance I can probably add about 6 inches to the sideboards, but haven't hauled anything in this yet to know my tonnage or anything, so that's the next step. And then I do kind of like this, where if I need to, if I'm doing wheelbarrow stuff, I can just open this up and dump a little bit into a wheelbarrow for those tight spots, or even my bucket of the tractor. Grind the bolt heads down and punch through. Alright, so I got the dump truck hooked up to the dump trailer. Now it is tilted a little bit, so need to move that ring down. And then also need to refab this because this is hitting. Move it back probably about 6-8 inches. And then moving that trailer ring up will allow this to come down a little bit and should clear kind of like right in between there. The only problem though is if the trailer comes uneven and comes up or down, it's still gonna hit. But this is just fabric it gives. This is really doesn't need to be this long, so this might end up, well, maybe it does. I'm not sure. Not sure. But we'll go over here and look at the angle of it. It's not at a bad angle. I can probably fit in the most stuff like that, but alright, we're gonna spread about 7 tons of gravel. So for the PTO, this one's pretty easy. You just flip this switch. Uh-oh. Okay, the light's not working, but it does go up, so not too worried about that. Alright, I got it tilted just enough to run and drive. I'm not really too sure about how good the tailgate is, so. Alright, it's spreading. Can't see it from in here, so. Okay, not very good. Oh, it's frozen, that's why. Yeah, at least half of that is frozen, so that's why it didn't spread so good. Well, it's not bad over there, but Colt, come on. Place. So we'll raise this all the way up. Hit the brakes and he ended up hitting the tailgate. Alright, so I got that jack moved back quite a bit, so that should be good. And I did raise that ring up, so hopefully that's a little bit, just that little bit should help. Oh, I guess I need to fix that. Okay, not too terribly bad for a first time spread in the new dump truck. Now that was the starting hump. This was where the trailer was already. I dumped a load there. Battery is kind of dead, but this right here is kind of a spread. And then I ended up backing up right here and started to get a little soft over here. So there's why there's a pile there. The stop and then kind of sinking in. Tire started spinning. Yeah. But I just need to do a few more of those and get this covered. Okay, a little update. This was the passenger, that was the driver. You see how rusted out that was. And then all the mounts for the headlight adjustment is just gone compared to this. So that was 168 bucks for the light and housing, but there's only 2 websites and they're exact same price for this headlight bucket. There were some universal ones, but I've seen a lot of reviews saying they don't fit correctly, so I went with one that is actually for this truck, left and right. Alright, got those replaced. They're just regular headlights, but I guess I didn't mention why this low beam driver's side went out on those upgraded headlights. So, and I couldn't just get the buckets by themselves, they came with the headlights. So just for DOT inspection and priorities, we're just gonna run regular. Up next, probably tomorrow when it's daylight, get all the cab lights redone. All right, got the rims painted. That white just makes it a little look just slightly better. Still waiting for this stuff to dry, and obviously rims are gonna have to be a while before they dry. And then I'll probably get a brush and black paint and paint inside, because you know, overspray and stuff. Just clean it up a little bit. But I got batteries to install now. I got this kind of cleaned up. Looks a lot better. So now I need to take these steps off, get the battery cover off, undo the batteries, and hook up these new ones. It seems to only crank about once before the batteries are kind of dead and not have enough juice. So I'm thinking the fresh batteries should be good. Well, I'm at the cat dealership. I'm done messing with this, so I'm dropping it off. They can fix it and go from there. It's just been a pain in the ass. And without the certain type of software, it's almost impossible to do it by yourself sometimes. Well, I got the truck back from the shop. New turbo and new fuel sensor, pressure sensor. What I'm working on is a rear view camera. This one, yeah, power, your ground, video 1, video 2. I think this is to power the infrared lights for night vision. You got video 1, or camera 1, camera 2 for the actual plug-in. This will be number 1. Now this system I got where I can hook up 3 different cameras. So you got camera 1, 2, and 3. And then you got your power, your ground, your black and white. Then the other 3, the white, blue, and brown, they have V1, V2, V3, so video 1, 2, and 3. So you hook up whichever camera. That's why there's 2 wires running here. That was to power the infrared lights, I'm pretty sure, on the camera. So trying to get this all hooked up. Now I kind of got it figured out. Just need to go get some wire connectors and snip these off. Probably snip it off down here because I want to keep this cable and keep the inline fuse. This one set up a little different, probably because it's got more power going to it. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. And then clean out the truck because it's a mess. Alright, so we're gonna hook up to the trailer here. Got this going. I know the sun's kind of in the way, but I can now see. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh. Okay, kind of next update on this, kind of wrap up this dump truck purchase. I've had it for, yeah, I've been running it about 2 months or so at this point. Got sideboards on it finally. I didn't get any video of welding the little angle iron, or not angle, the little angle slots in there, so I can, the bottom board will slide down into it, and then the top board I'll have to take off to be able to reach with the tractor up and over. This is set up just for hauling mulch or compost. 10 cubic yards is what I needed to be able to haul. And then I do a double haul with that company that I haul for with the trailer. Doing a lot of indie, city work. So it makes it where I can haul double and get paid double. So basically, I'll have 2 customers or the same customer, but the volume is 2 or 3 loads. And with this setup, I can haul 2, sometimes 3 if it's not too heavy. Like compost, when it's wet, it's too heavy to have, 14, 16 cubic yards in there. But if it was mulch, I can haul that much with my extra sideboards that I have at the house and get paid a triple amount, the delivery fee, in one trip. But normally it's 2 customers, and the first customer goes in this trailer, dump it, go to the next one, unhook the trailer either in their driveway if it's big enough, or on the road if it's not busy, like a neighborhood, not a main road. So this has worked out pretty good on doing what I need to do.